Ahab had been warned. He would pay a heavy price for the idolatry and corruption he had sown throughout all Israel. Yet years passed, and Ahab thought perhaps God had forgotten his judgment. He was mistaken. He decided to wage war to reclaim the city of Ramoth-Gilead from Syrian control. Even though a prophet warned him that he would surely die, Ahab ignored God's voice. He disguised himself, believing he could outsmart destiny. But an arrow, shot at random, pierced through his armor, striking exactly at its weakest point. As the battle raged on, Ahab lay quietly bleeding inside his chariot until finally died at sunset. And when they washed his chariot, dogs licked up his blood, just as Elijah had prophesied. Thus died Ahab, the worst king Israel had ever known, and his son Ahaziah took his place on the throne. It wasn't long before Ahaziah followed the same corrupt path his parents had paved. And one day, Ahaziah fell through a lattice from an upper window of his palace in Samaria. Seriously injured and bedridden, the young king made a decision that would seal his fate. Rather than calling upon the God of Israel, he sent messengers to Ekron, a Philistine city, to consult Baal-zebub, the pagan god of flies and disease. But God had seen this and instructed Elijah, "Arise and intercept the king of Samaria's messengers and say to them, 'Is there no God in Israel that you must go consult Baal-zebub, the god of Ekron? Therefore the Lord says this, you will not leave the bed you lie on, but will surely die.'" Elijah obeyed, and the message quickly reached the palace. Surprised, Ahaziah asked them, "What kind of man was it who came to meet you?" They answered, "He was a man wearing a garment of hair with a leather belt around his waist." And Ahaziah knew immediately. It was Elijah the Tishbite.